actually. I think he had a really good play with the TP flank and then another flank for the third dragon, I believe, and he just killed both people. So although Caxie's pack thing was really great and had excellent barrels, the whole team played great, but I think Todd did exactly what he needed to do on a champion that requires skill. I'll put that lightly. But,
So
he didn't it, and that's all he had to do, and he did it great. So, I'll give it to Todd for sure.
yeah,
Ohio stud.
I agree. I think Todd played really well that game. It looks like we're back in the draft, and
Yeah.
looks pretty similar to the last one. Syndra Zac Ban coming out from Omega, Zoe Ban again coming out from Binx. If you
Viscera.
guys are Binx,
Mhm.
what do you guys think? You think you just do the salty run back, hope Caxie doesn't turbo smack?
No, no.
Well,
Insanity is doing the same thing over and over. You gotta switch it up somehow.
yeah, I think for Tempest, they don't switch up much since things went basically all according to plan for them. They won the early game in a comp that they were outscaling in. So I think for Binx, they're definitely gonna have to change it up. I don't think showing the Leona early was like really good for them. It shows their hand too much and that they want to dive with the Hecarim as well. So maybe saving support counterpick would be a better idea for them. Maybe going for something more safe than the Leona. Um, but yeah, these are just different options. They definitely have to switch something up. It seems like their solo lanes are kind of restricted by champ pools, so to speak. So
Yeah.
they might not have as many options in their solo lanes, but they could definitely probably try and
Well,
do
we're about to
something
see
in
what
their
they whip
jungle.
out
And
I
right here.
agree. I think last game with the early Leona pick, they kind of committed themselves and then got
Holy.
Let's go.
and it looks like they're this is I
That's
guess
kinda alpha already.
this is kind of the same issue as Leona pick in my mind. Like you're really hard showing your hand. I think the direction you want to go, and
Yeah.
you'll either end up picking like Nico again, where you're like neutering your other picks because like Nico doesn't want to go in too much, and they don't play very well together, or you'll end up picking something your mid laner may not be comfortable on or isn't a good lane.
And they dodge it.
Jin.
Oh,
Okay.
This seems
now, do you
really
think that was a fake pick? Like, do you think that was 0 second it got randomized to Yasuo?
I
Do you
think
think
it's
they actually
unleashed
picked
is
it?
what
No,
it is, dude.
it doesn't random pick in 0 seconds like ProDraft does. I think this is an actual pick, which is surprising because it seems like Caxi will just take Gragas here. I would be really surprised, like knowing how Sim likes to draft, if Gragas isn't just the pick here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shocking that the Gragas comes out here.
Weird. Take away the Gragas. I assume the Volibear is being flexed.
Now, if I were Binks, I'd say, wow, this is the exact same comp as last game. Maybe we should draft something different here to counter that.
I think you can just take Braum here too, because like if you're picking a range support,
Oh,
my gosh,
Don't just
Todd
assume the
Todd wants
Yasuo
to do
mid.
damage.
Yeah, it's all Todd, dude.
yeah.
Oh,
my
God.
god.
Yeah. What if
counter
Yasuo's
pick
AD?
Renekton.
I mean, okay, like that's fine because Renekton can go top and mid, but if the Yasuo's AD, then the
Yeah.
counter pick.
This is Renekton top.
Also, I
Meltdown is,
feel like Renekton can
Renekton
do
player.
is a little more versatile than Irelia in ways of like playing back and stuff.
But the Renekton is definitely picked here to match the Yasuo, no?
It's the only reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
sure.
sure.
Renekton does better into. Yeah, yeah. It's not top lane.
Well, now Renekton beats Mordekaiser and
Yeah. This feels very, very weird to me from Binx. I feel like I'm not sure about the Renekton pick either, but it feels like you should just shift Yasuo to mid, like know you're gonna get counter picked, and then just send something like orange.
No,
or that you
there's
think
something
you
we
can-
haven't talked about yet, which is Yasuo 80 carry.
Except I said it like twice.
All right, well, there's something we've talked about, but we can talk about it a third time, which is Yasuo 80 carry.
Oh yeah, like you just put the Yasuo bot lane so you don't get counter pick mid. Like you give the support counter pick instead, and then you just put the Yasuo bot.
So you think Binx is looking at like support R4 and a mid R5 to solidify where the Yasuo is?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. What would you like to see on R4, you think? If you're planning to play Yasuo bot in this Senna.
Malphite.
I don't know what does well into Senna.
That is actually like a good point.
Malphite?
Malphite. Not support, but I think Malphite instead of Mordekaiser could have been good. Counters
Yeah,
Renekton,
for
goes
sure.
with Yasuo.
Yeah, counters
Like,
connected too. Yeah.
Yeah. Just for like.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So okay, can we?
Now
just
this
only-
could still be Yasuo bot and
it's
Lucia
still
could go
could
mid.
be.
Oh, I
guess
guess that's true.
it's true. I would be surprised.
Oh, that's actually 5. They don't give support counter pick either.
I think they just take.
Jesus
they have a
Christ.
su-
Wow,
Oh,
Todd
man.
really wants this pick.
Oh,
Assuming
my.
it's mid, but
This is all Todd.
This feels weird.
Yeah, they go AP
Oh.
support. Yeah.
Okay,
okay.
Yeah.
this feels really weird from Omega. From both teams. Really
Like, hey, bro, this is what I'm here for. The spice,
This is the solo.
the
queue.
juice.
Indeed.
And let me tell you, I'm ready for this game. I'm rooting for Binx. I know that's illegal, but I want to
So-
see a game
You
3.
can, bro. Can we get this guy
Okay,
off?
buddy.
Princeton,
Listen, dude.
I want you to get me into the mind of Todd right now because I know for sure what happened is Todd said, "Sim, take me Aurelia." If you're the one saying that, what's going through your head? Why are you asking for Aurelia? You think?
Irelia snowballs really hard mid lane just in general. Like Irelia, if she gets ahead, she gets the Bork first, or she gets Triforce. Like if she's an item up on her opponent, half an item up, like she just takes over the 2v2. Like she starts 1v2ing. That's how crazy it is, right? So if Todd can get ahead in the matchup, he should just be able to roll over the game like he did on Akali last time. But this matchup is
There is a problem, Marcus.
there's a lot of counterplay for the Yasuo because he can win wall the false to it and the Vanguard's edge.
The problem is that Mordekaiser is in this game. And
Mhm.
Mordekaiser kind of just hits one button, and Irelia is now useless
I've
and
played it.
loses.
I've played it. It sucks. Like
Yes, it
I've
does.
had
It's
many
really
games where
good
I
for
hit
Mordekaiser.
a big Vanguard's edge. I dive into the enemy team, and the
Yep.
Mordekaiser star. It does not feel very
And yeah, you die in there. You die in there for sure.
Okay, so let's just, I guess, go person by person and give our predictions on draft. Who do we think is favored? We have a couple minutes before we get into loading screen before the game starts. So I guess we'll start with Princeton. Who would you say is favored and for why?
I think Omega is favored because Binx wants to engage really hard with the Volibear, the Yasuo, Delusion, the Karma. Yasuo has no good knockup targets. I mean, not knockup targets, but no good knockups on his team, period. So it's
Morty.
going to be really hard for him. Mordekaiser's not reliable. So it's going to be really
Okay.
hard for him to engage on anybody that isn't a frontliner. So you can't really get to the center of the Zyra very well. And Zyra and Gragas will be able to control the space in the fights really well. So it's going to be difficult for Binx to walk up. Even though I don't like the Renekton.
Yeah. Shane, what do you think?
Well, unlike this big brainer over here, I don't know what the fuck is going on. So I'm just gonna say whatever team gets the lead wins this shit because look, you got Yasuo, you got Mord. Like if they get a lead, they kill the other. Like it is what it is. It's like, and then you got Lucian down there with Karma. So you got a double. So you got Poke there, and then you're up against Zyra, which is also Poke. So like, is it gonna be team gap? I don't know. Probably. We'll see who's gonna come out on top. Like I really think it's whoever beats the shit out of the other one first.
Any truth?
I'm not sure if Viscera can top that, but do you have any thoughts?
Yeah, I don't think I could top that, but I'll try. Okay. I think Tempest comp is actually really good. I think getting the Senna for King and the Gragas for Caxi is really strong. I also like the Zyra pick as well. I think it offers a lot to their team that they were maybe lacking in zone control and poke and AP damage. So I definitely think Tempest is going to win this game and we're going to see a Swift 2-0. But Binx did do a lot of changes, so who knows? Maybe it'll pay off for them.
Now, Sim, you were inside the mind of the drafter because you were the drafter.
Yes.
Of course.
So I'll get this thing right away. I did not want to pick Renekton R3 or B3. Let me be very clear. I wanted I was fine with showing Aurelia there. I was fine picking Aurelia right there. Like that was fine. But
so what swayed your hand to launch?
So my solo laners argued that if we show Renekton, we can at least threaten a flex. But and I was like, whatever. Like, I they're feeling good after game 1. I'll let them play what they want. So I let the Renekton come in like it's comfortable for Milk, and then that's pretty much why I picked it. Yeah, and I was fine showing double AD solo laners because I have Gragas, and then I was before they even showed their last picks, I wanted to pick Zyra. I think Zyra is really, really good against what they want to do. Like you don't have to worry about rooting them. Just ult, and Yasuo can't walk in.
I agree. I also think Zyra is like a really good blind pick since Binx were holding support for last pick. I think it also denies them from picking a lot of things that they might have wanted, like some sort of knock up, some sort of engaged champion. I think Zyra like denies any chance of that happening, so we do see the Karma as the answer to the Zyra.
Yeah, no, I was gonna ask you, Viscera, like, what thoughts do you have on this like bottom lane 2v2? Because
yeah, go ahead.
The way I look at it is like Zyra can actually do a lot of work in this lane, even though most people would look and say Lucian Karma is probably favored. And I was just wondering what thoughts do you have on that?
Yeah, I think Zyra is really good. I think she can win a lot of lanes basically solo. But pairing her with the Senna as well, they're gonna have a lot of range. So
wouldn't be
pause.
an Omega game without a pause.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna get a freezer pop.
Have fun with your freezer.
Cactus shot customary on Volibear jungle?
No. It's not. It's not.
I was gonna say it doesn't sound
Yeah,
good.
Predator is really popular right now on Volibear. Like it assists with your ganks, especially because the Q movement speed was nerfed recently. The Predators like helps like mitigate that nerf somewhat.
Was this pre-planned?
This invade? This invade, no. We discussed splitting the map. Like I said, that Caxi needs to protect his solo laners. The Zyra Senna can play pretty comfortably weak side without any attention from Caxi.
It's interesting this invade because they don't. Well, I mean, depending on what you start, you could start Zyra and Senna W. Perhaps aside from that, you don't have any pick.
I'm back. This is a big brain invade.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
Dragon started belly flop, but they get the kill. Goes over to Emily.
They
They don't get the ward though.
They start double root and belly flop to get the kill.
They get the split map here though.
Yeah, the split map is what they wanted to achieve, and that's pretty good for them. This does mean that I hope that Caxi or whoever communicates that King and Emily to play very, very safe. Not only is Volibear down in the red side, but also they started double root. That's Senna W and the Zyra root. So they don't have the Q pokes from the Senna level 1.
Now let me hit you guys with this. Emily gets the kill. She bases and gets the amp tome. My question is, why not get the best damage dealing item there is, which is a control ward?
What you could have?
That's true.
You could have gotten boots and a control ward, and you didn't. You went for the amp tome. So I better see some hardcore damage coming out, or else I'm not going to be happy.
I think you can almost make an argument for her to go D-Ring and King to sell his D-Blade to buy the support item.
Oh my gosh, this poor guy. Yeah, that's just top lane for you.
That was actually planned. That was planned, by the way. Well, that call was split the map then gank top immediately. So
what Sim is saying is he's ghosting live. He's actually the ear right now telling me.
Yep, I'm just on my phone, just like texting him, like, okay, here we go.
Which is surprising because I don't think I've ever seen Sim pat this well.
Yeah.
I don't have a brain. I don't think you understand, Cole. I actually don't have a brain. I just.
You think you think that Omega is unleashed enough to like TP behind tower with Alawi and dive this level 3?
There's an Alawi in this game? Where?
Mordekaiser. Oops, my fault.
I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I guess they're both green, bro. Like,
Wait, look at these autos from.
Oh no.
I'm playing this fight really well, by the way.
Oh my
god.
that
really well. Insanely well. Yasuo also didn't win while the flaws do that.
Why is Volibear on his fucking Raptors? What?
I don't know.
Where is he going? He's running in circles.
These are the games I like.
He's you could say he's in a state of shock. I think that's what I'd say.
He walked to his Raptors and he was like, wait,
If he was unsure, he could have had his mid laner ward for him.
his mid was dead.
No, like beforehand.
Oh, this is really spooky. Yeah, they have to.
Uh-oh, here we go. Ba boom, boom. Okay. Oh my god, nice. Nice.
Wow. Uh-oh.
They want more.
I've
Bit
seen
of
Todd TP
disrespect
here.
coming out of.
Oh no!
Yeah, there it is.
I don't know. Oh, it's not
Oh wait, that's
Aldo.
Renekton though.
Milk cows. He's coming in hot. He's
The
got
Volibear is
flash,
busy doing. Volibear is doing the Krugs right now while his team's dying. So that's a
Don't even worry
respectable
about
jungle
it.
play.
He's flanking. Oh no.
Okay.
Todd has TP as well.
Oh no.
Emily has no flash and just used a root. She's dead for
Tricky
sure.
Wait, Yasuo's
situation
just
here.
TP.
Boom, bot, bip. Okay. They really want this Renekton. There's
They
no
need to
way
make
this
sure
man
they kill
gets
the
out of here.
Renekton.
Is Renekton sending it?
I don't know what is going on.
He needs to ask for forgiveness. Oh man.
my god. Don't look. Just don't look, guys.
He
That
definitely needs
was
to
a
ask
bit
for
of an
forgiveness if he's a
unleashed
sinner,
play,
bro.
for sure.
That's something we do, honestly. I do that.
Well, you raised him well, bro. You raised him well.
The thing is, I never told them to do that. I never
Oh,
you
so
would
this
not
wasn't
admit that
a planned call,
You do-
unlike the gank top.
You do not dash over that wall as Renekton there.
Yeah, for sure not.
So, for a second, let's go ahead and reevaluate the game where we are.
Mhm.
So, early started out, Tempest was looking good. They had a good idea what they wanted to do. Emily got an early kill, and now we have to take a second, I guess, to digest what the fuck just happened. Do you guys have any ideas what could have been
Right.
going through the mind of the players?
Yeah.
Right. So, it's all you, Marcus.
Okay, so the center dies there, but like the Lucian's really low, so they're like, okay, we can make a TP play here, right? But for some reason they like forgot the Volibear's bot side, so the Volibear actually has a flank on them. And the Renekton is forced to go over the wall, and then he just dies because he's behind.
He's really only forced to because of how unfortunately, let's say the play went for them. He saw that the Lucian got away, so he was kind of stuck in no man's land where he is forced to either make the int play or he gets nothing for his TP, right?
Mhm.
So he went for the big play and it just didn't work out.
It would have
Perhaps
been
if-
fine if they did it
I-
immediately.
I
Yeah.
could definitely see that. The frustration of like, shit, I TP'd and I get nothing, and then it's like, well, I'm gonna flip the game like a burger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe if he saw that the Volibear was flanking, he could have turned and fought with Emily, maybe resulting in a kill on the Volibear, but who knows?
Like I said, bro, I want to see Binx Club win this. We can go to game 3. And right now,
This Lucian is a
I'm getting
man.
excited.
Look at him go.
He really is, dude.
What do we want to see? I guess from Omega right now. Like, what ideas do we want to see? Oh, we have a fight.
Well, not this, unless Todd can pull it out of his ass here. Which
Yeah,
it looks
he's
like he
got
might
this.
be
If he
able
hits
to.
the double Vanguard's edge here, he kills at least one.
That Yasuo dipped. Said, I am leaving.
Oh no.
He
Oh,
just
but
needs
the bot
win
lane
wall
room
correctly.
Oh,
He hasn't been win
man.
walling this game that much, I don't think. Todd is trying to like sidestep
The
here.
root
He's
lands.
rooted though.
This
he's-
Yasuo is just not trying to do any damage, bro.
Holy moly, Todd is smurfing it.
The fucking movement.
That guy's kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie, dude. He's coming from my spot.
I mean, I might.
Well, they're looking for it.
Oh! Oh!
Oh my god, the movement.
Does he get both? He don't.
No.
So anyway,
Oh my god.
looks like a bit of a miscommunication there from
What
Thanks.
happened? Okay, this is really scary.
What is
This-
Taxi doing, by the way?
He's soaking XP.
he's-
I don't know.
Yeah,
I have
he's
no
just
idea.
standing
He's
there.
Experience.
Probably
hate-
not an
So
XP.
this is actually really that's a really big win for Tempest through
For sure.
like
Yeah, I think-
they get plates on bot and top. Like so the Renekton who was behind from his crazy TP.
Red team's
Gets-
getting Drake though.
Remember what I said about the Aurelia Snowball? If she gets a Vanguard's edge in the 2v2, she solo kills the mid and jungle. Like if Yasuo doesn't win all the Vanguard's edge, she kills them both for sure.
Yeah, and
Alright.
she'll kill them even easier now that she has you know, a pretty significant lead. You know, just
Yeah, so that was a crazy fight that happened. I'm not sure if there'll be any action coming up. What would you guys look for if you're Omega in this position? What do you think is like the direction you should be going?
We'll play
kind of
around
far-
there.
Say, You would say, "Wow,
I
this
would.
Todd guy's kind of fed."
Yeah, I
maybe
would.
we should-
I would use Todd to translate that into Herald. That's what I would
Yeah.
do right now.
I was gonna say the same thing. I think maybe diving top would be a really good play if they brought Todd and Caxi both up to threaten to dive. It would also help get the Renekton.
Oh,
I love that calling right there.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Also- Once Senna hits level 6, then you have Dawning Shadow to assist in dives. Upside.
Don't look, boy.
You got to be
Listen.
careful though,
Don't
because this
look.
Mordekaiser
Don't look at what-
has.
Don't look at the Yasuo's inventory, dude. Don't
Oh no! What? No! What? Wait, that can't be right. Marcus, tell me that's
Right?
wrong.
The
that
IE
is not it.
first,
That is
dude.
not it. I don't know. He must be feeling desperate to buy the BF sword, but
He's gonna
It
be
is what it
doing
is.
damage.
Maybe.
Dude.
Yeah, maybe he was on like 1300 gold and couldn't buy his wheel.
Wouldn't the crit cloak be better there though?
Yeah,
Crit
Oh,
cloak
yeah.
dagger?
yeah, I still wouldn't get it.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Renekton can't trade in this lane.
Yeah, that's
No.
why I'm saying they can't dive top. This guy's got Bramble. He's getting more armor, and he's Mordekaiser.
true.
He's
Yeah.
just gonna steal everything and fuck somebody.
Do you
Yeah,
have
also-
any like thoughts, Shane? Does this ever get better for Renekton? Do you think?
Hey,
I think
Hey.
I'm not Shane, but I'll comment on the Renekton Mordekaiser lane. A big part of it is it's a question of who uses their W first. Like if Mordekaiser is forced to W early, then Renekton just smashes the shield for free. Conversely, if Renekton has to W early, then like that, and it's pretty doomed now. Like he has to run. Like there's no way he can fight anymore.
Do you think there's ever like an item point where like Renekton gets another chance in the matchup, or do you think just after,
Board.
like,
Yeah.
I think from
Cool.
watching the matchup, like the big key is early lane, where your slice and dice can dodge both obliterate and the death's grasp. If you can dodge both as Renekton, like you auto win every trade. Like, there's no trade that
Yeah.
Mordekaiser can take that he can win.
if the Renekton can dodge some damage, he can win the fights. But the problem is, Mordekaiser is a very fun and balanced champion where,
He can kill you by standing next to you.
yeah, he doesn't have to do anything to succeed, which is why
Yeah.
Mordekaiser is so
Pretty cool.
fun to play
Pretty cool.
against.
You could just do your taxes while you play Mordekaiser. One could say.
Yeah.
And the Mord is building pretty defensively. He's already got the Bramble, and I'm assuming he's gonna be building Tab Eyes next. So
Mm-hmm.
the Renekton's not gonna really be able to do much
No.
until he
Especially
gets that work.
not if he's going Wit's End here, which it might look like he's doing.
And honestly, from my perspective, looking at the game, I think Omega is like in a pretty good spot. Yasuo isn't gonna be doing anything for maybe the next like 6-7 minutes with the BF purchase. Lucian with the BF first purchase as well, going into Essence Reaver, like he's gonna start being worse than Senna. Like once Senna has like Mana Immune plus the lethality item,
Oh man.
and he's already losing trades in this lane, especially with Zyra around. And so I think even though it's like kind of two weird comps, maybe Renekton isn't gonna like do as much as we would have liked him to do.
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
think
This guy's
Omega's
gonna be doing nothing.
Yeah, Todd kills Yasuo solo whenever he wants. I don't think he knows that. But
Yeah, because the Yasuo has shown he's unable to block the Flawless Duet or the Vanguard's Edge.
All right, and here we are having fun. He's at the end of the wall now. Mordekaiser has all armor. This is an all armor Mordekaiser, and
He's dead.
and yeah, that was an all armor Mordekaiser right there.
Hey, he had a
So,
Ruby Crystal. He had a Ruby Crystal.
Yeah.
Oh, hit!
Taxi!
Oh, but the Vanguard's edge!
Oh!
Okay. Alright, it's fine. We get Drake
What?
control.
Oh,
That
He sees
has to be
Drake
GG.
there.
That's really unfortunate.
Do we have?
That's
do we have the
so
ability-
sad.
Can we chrono break?
Can we?
That
So like
is
I was
I'll
saying,
get-
it's
I'll
anybody's
get
game.
I'll get Riot on the phone. 1 second, guys.
Oof.
That is so sad. You hate to see that,
Yeah,
dude.
you really,
Yeah.
really
Yeah, there's
hate
no
to
way you
see
can
it.
pause there either. He's just dead no matter what. Just
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah,
unfortunate.
but
If you were in this position, do you think it's fair for Binx to just like end another kill back?
I mean, that's what a gentleman would do, I think.
Yeah,
No,
that's
dude,
like...
there's no homie stocks in League. This is a cutthroat game. Brutality exists everywhere, and if you have a shitty internet connection, that's life.
So,
They just
for
need to
instance-
play this Drake slow now.
For instance, if you were on Omega Gaming Tempest, would you ask for the homie stock?
It was just an execute though, right? Did he give over a kill though? Like, or was it an execute?
I think he gave over a kill.
No, he
must
gave over a kill. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It is what it is, dude.
Oh.
I don't know. Hey, I gotta say to Tempest though, they didn't pause mid-fight, dude. I respect that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
never pause mid-fight. Only D-gens pause mid-fight. There, I said
Yeah,
it.
especially
That's
if
my
it's
hot.
a Baron fight.
That's my that's my hot take of the week.
So I think we all know Omega's probably losing this one.
Yeah.
What's the strategy game 3 sim? Could you like give us any insight?
We run back the Senna Gragas. That's all we do. If Binx figures out that they ban Senna from us, that it's doomed, then we FF the series. I know.
Ivor,
We can't hear you, Ivor. What are you talking? Ivor, don't say that. Ivor, don't say that, dude. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
can you chill?
Hello. Now they can hear me.
There we go.
Wow, they can hear you.
Whoa.
Ivar, am I too loud, by the way?
And I lowered you. You got to the point where you put the mic in your mouth and was screaming for a little bit, but it's okay.
Hey, man.
I gotta say,
I don't really know when I did that, but it is what it is.
the no attack speed on Yasuo is killing me, dude. I'm dying on the inside right now.
Just don't look.
Also, Lucian goes man immune here, not SG, right?
Any smilers in chat? Any smilers in chat?
Any smilers?
This is like a new unique Yasuo build. So when I'm looking at this, like I can see the components of Stormrazor.
Okay. Genius.
It does give attack speed.
And it slows. And it slows. It slows. One could say it's the best of both worlds.
Some may say. It is called the Hannah Montana item for a reason.
Is it really?
No.
I don't know. That's the first I've heard. That's why I'm asking. My God.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen.
Cole, that was so ridiculous. I had to ask, because I can't argue against it, so I have to ask.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Man.
while we're in this pause, make sure to grab some snackies, grab some water, fix your posture.
Any posture checks?
Oh, I needed a posture check for sure.
I got you,
Do
Prince.
you have a snack of choice?
Snack of choice? Depends on what I'm feeling. You know, I could go for some Oreos, maybe some chips of any kind, really, to be honest.
You know what? That's a good idea. I'm gonna go get some Cheez-Its.
Some tendies are smacking, dude. I will not deny a tendy at any given time.
Ivar, could you throw the snack break, the intermission? That's true. Oh shit, he did it! Oh, shit.
Any snack breaks?
Be right back. I'm getting a snack.
Oh, snack time? Okay.
Snack time, boys.
Yep, spicy tendies are the best. Don't at me.
I apologize for everybody on stream that all 5 of them are gonna come back eating chips while trying to cast.
No, I already have my snackies for just...
Perfect. I can already imagine Shane eating chips and trying to cast.
So,
No, he's gonna be in his freezer pop. He's gonna be like...
are
Wait,
you allowed to make that noise? Is that against TOS?
what do you mean he's eating a frozen freezer pop?
Oh shit, true, my bad. I got these Nature Valley crunchy peanut butter bars.
Ooh.
They're kinda yummy. Gonna be honest. They might even be an S tier snack. I do dare say.
Okay, it's resuming, and I have Cheez-Its. It's looking good.
That's lit. Okay, we're back in the game.
Okay.
So where were we, guys?
Wait.
We were
Oh.
just...
I didn't even realize, right? So they killed him there. I thought they'd just get Drake control while the 2 members were dead, and maybe they could try to contest this Drake. But Volibear's topside. I can't even do that.
Yeah.
Yep, they did get the Herald. It looks like they're walking at top lane now. Actually, Volibear might go for a reset. No, he does drop it, actually.
How do we feel about the Renekton itemization?
I think it's good. Actually.
The early
Um,
QSS?
Yeah, I was telling Marcus about this, but like, how does Mordekaiser kill him if he has QSS? I mean, kind of weird for sure, but I mean, top lane's a role where like you just don't want to be inting, and if you're inting, that sucks.
What I miss?
No, I actually a lot of situations I'd like the QSS, but not here because I feel like if Mordekaiser's ulting Renekton, you're winning the fight. He does not want to ult Renekton in this game.
What did I
Yeah,
miss?
And
I think
I
it's
think
more for lane, though.
Yeah, you
think
can't
it's-
even walk up like Renekton can't.
Yeah, he's in such a terrible position that if he doesn't have the QSS, anytime he gets near the Mordekaiser,
That
he's
is
in threat
true,
of getting
yeah.
ulted and dying, so...
Yeah,
I think Renekton is just like deciding at this point, like, I'm never playing the game again. Like,
Yeah,
I'm just waiting
for
for
sure.
stuff.
It's
I
a fucking
actually,
lot.
with the QSS, there might be a point where you actually can win a 1v1.
Mm-hmm.
Like
yeah.
it'll
I
it'll
think
be a
once
while.
he gets Bork, it'll be.
It'll be a
Bork for
while,
sure,
but
yeah.
there's a light at the end.
Bork
Sometimes.
wins.
No, I
I
think
think
he needs.
Bork-
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Sometime
think
after
he
Bork.
needs
I don't
Bork.
know.
I think he needs Bork Cleaver to
I
win.
think Mordekaiser is backing on. Oh, only blasting 1 gold. I assumed it would be more, but
Yeah, Black Cleaver, Bork, and Merc Treads. I
It
think he
depends.
wins. I think
If Mordekaiser falls a little bit behind, I think. Actually, look at all these seeds. What's up with that? Do you guys see that? It's like
Mhm.
6
I
in
think
one
it's
spot. But
Wait, Marcus, can Aurelia just dive the Yasuo at any point right now?
Yeah, the Yasuo's dead. If Todd hits a false do it, he's dead.
oh,
okay, who's not having fun? Looks like it's
These guys
you.
are also dead. Oh, I think he messed up the Q actually.
And like we
Oh, he
were
was in
saying
death
earlier,
Ooh.
it doesn't matter if Todd's fed because
Yeah.
the Mordekaiser just kills him.
Yeah, I can't believe that. Wow, that's insane. I
going
was
for
wondering
the-
how the fight was
Oh,
going so bad.
oh,
Death
really
drops.
good
milk
barrel there.
cows!
And it
Ooh,
still
good
looks like it
flash
might
on
be
the
a little
Yasuo,
rough.
though. Yeah.
Oh, is this Q up? Oh, not
Live,
quite.
Caxi, live. Okay,
Good zoning barrel there.
could be
Barrel
worse.
is broken.
that
There, I
ends
said
up
it.
being an overall 2 for 2 with the code
And
across the
but
map.
bot lane, yeah.
They get tower here, maybe.
Maybe even a. Oh,
Well, now.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Karma's
Oh,
dead.
he's used
no.
the ground missile speed.
Nice.
Yeah, that's tower too. That's actually pretty big. Get the tower. Go, go, go.
Yeah, maybe the Aurelia should have even gotten a QSS for...
Oh, we
I
gotta see
I
Yasuo
can
TP.
definitely
Yasuo
see-
TP right here. And Mord.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Oh, the double TP.
The revenge TP.
Damn.
They're both
Oh,
dead down
okay,
there.
yeah.
Dodges
was
the
dead.
he dodges the E.
Oh, unless
Wait, is he out?
I think he might be out. That was a really good
Yeah.
flash.
Oh wow, nice. I can definitely see QSS on Aurelia because she's definitely gonna be the one getting targeted in a fight.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Apologize, our producer is griefing us here a bit.
Wouldn't
Do
be
you
the
have
first
any
time.
thoughts on the Death Stand second, for instance? For Aurelia? Or why do you think he may be building up?
He thinks he needs to survive when he goes in, but I just take QSS and then go like try. I don't think he needs to get the distance right now. He can get it third.
yeah. This guy's gotta pay the Mordekaiser tax for sure.
Yeah, he needs a QSS. Sure.
The Karma is caught in no man's land here.
Yeah. That's
it-
empowered Renekton W. Just shredded it in
Boy.
Spire Shield.
Yeah.
I love these kinds of games, fellas. We're just
Maybe
seeing
Estus.
one thing happen after another. Like, I still don't know what's happening. But
Yep.
stuff's happening right now. So that's
We don't
really
know
cool.
why, but it is.
Yeah.
And the support for Binx has kind of like made this mistake over and over again. I feel like throughout the
Yeah,
series,
true.
kind of like dying for no reason, or being in like weird spots to get vision. or
Fix the
things like that.
fog.
Oh wow. That Volibear missing either actually cost him the kill.
Mhm.
Hey,
1 minute on Drake here.
Fix the
Yeah.
fog.
Todd doesn't have teleport. Mordekaiser's already bought side.
Ivor, if you can hear F3. No, or you can just do that. It's fine.
Fix the fog.
Oh my god.
Any fog machine? Wait, where's the Omega Gaming fog machine? Just asking.
Can we get some fix the fog spams in chat?
That should be the new channel point.
What the
He
fuck?
finished.
Prince is
ladies
really,
and
really triggered right
gentlemen,
now. Can we get a trigger warning for any
ladies
Yasuo?
and gentlemen.
Okay, guys, we're gonna have to send it to break real quick while the boys emotionally recover from the IE rush Yasuo.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh,
like,
here we go, baby.
Ooh, the Renekton
I don't
Wow.
mean to be disrespectful.
Okay. Given the call. Beautiful.
Any truers?
Any
Yeah,
truers?
that's basically what you do, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Drake
this
for
is
mid
very
tower.
interesting. Tempest didn't
Wait.
set up for this Drake at all. They were topside like 40 seconds before it was about to spawn, and they get it anyway. They
It
traded
was
for
a
the mid tower, but
tactical play by Milk Cows. He baits the Lucian topside, and then they get Drake off it.
I
Genius.
think
Yeah.
this could have been like a huge brain draft from Sim because now that Milk has lost on Renekton in this fashion, we'll probably never want to pick it again.
Never. At least he'll never want to pick it
Oh,
blind
man.
together.
Even though like this game may end up being a loss, I think that's a big win for Tempest. in general.
Going forward.
I
Going
agree.
forward.
Let's not sell them short. It's anybody's game.
Yeah, I agree. I think this game is still winnable, but I mean the Renekton experience this game probably hasn't been much of an experience.
This is
Oh,
just
no.
Renekton every game you fall behind.
Yeah,
though.
no, it hasn't. I can tell you from experience, this is not enjoyable for the Renekton.
Yeah, same. I've been here before too. It's not fun. Hashtag not fun.
But the Renekton does have his Bork now, so he might be able to do stuff in team fights where he can one-shot maybe one of the squishier members, but
Looks like he's going towards
And,
Tab Eyes. I don't know about that one.
yeah, I'm not too sure about that either.
like,
I
Like,
thought he
may-
might be going Merc Treads when he had the early No Magic Mantle, but he ended up just finishing his QSS, so...
I think I disagree. I think at this point, Renekton, like, at least from me watching the lane, I'm not 100% sure how this goes. Renekton seems like he'll never be able to beat Mordekaiser. And it makes sense to me, the idea of Tabais of, like, I just need to, like, be able to go into a team fight, flash on Lucian, and, like, make Aurelia do something a little better. You know what I mean? Like, if
Yeah.
I can set up something for Aurelia,
Yeah.
then, like, maybe I
even
get
then
them.
though, I think there's enough slows and CC that tenacity would be valuable for doing that as well.
Yeah, maybe. I can
Yeah.
see it.
I guess with the QSS, you can like cleanse one of the stuns, and then you can run in like that.
That's just my.
Yeah, no, I. Oh wait. Oliver has Righteous Glory. Spicy.
Ooh.
Oh
He
my.
just gets soloed there by the
Dude,
Yasuo.
that's the IE. That's the IE first Yasuo.
that's the
I
IE
love
damage
that.
coming out. Definitely could not have done that if he had PDBF sword instead. No.
That's true.
It's true, but it's funny that he said it. Well, they're starting Baron.
Wow. This is an ambitious call.
How does
I like it.
Tada's TP though, so he'll TP back.
They
And Zyra's
say
pretty annoying. Zyra's
one member's
pretty-
dead, coming up in 5 seconds.
Ooh.
That has a global ulti.
Yeah,
This'll-
Zyra is
this'll
doing
be a
some
good
really
pair.
good
Oh,
stuff,
that's a lot of
guys.
damage from Caxi.
Yeah.
Where's the TP though?
Bye.
I really would have liked to see the TP on like midway, but I think this fight is winnable. For him.
Okay, here we go. Wow.
He took
All
off
right.
full
He
culling.
eats the whole culling and then flashes. Okay.
I think he's good though.
Yeah, they
he's
stopped the
out.
Baron, so I guess
Worth?
you
It works.
Caxi flash for stop Baron.
I really think that was like a hard read from Binx. I think if Omega just like double TP'd somewhere
Mm-hmm.
with the
Mhm.
cast, maybe with the Zyra ult, there could have been like a ace
A
in the
4v5.
in the
Yeah,
win.
like they can posture up the instant that Binx tries to turn. You just strangle thorns in front of them, and they're choosing. They're either fighting the Baron still, or they try to engage through strangle thorns.
And even though Sin is dead, I'm not sure. Like Zyra seems so huge in that fight, so I'm not sure.
Senna's in that fight when she respawns anyway because of Dawning Shadow
Mhm.
too.
Mhm.
So it's like
And you know the Righteous Glory was just used, so you're not really too scared to walk up either.
Uh-oh.
oh
Here we
just
go,
way too
baby.
far forward
It's
here.
time for Todd.
Does
to-
he beat him here? He's actually resetting his
Oh!
speed very nicely. Does get
Oh!
the kill.
Very
Dawning
gets
Shadow
two?
does come out.
Oh.
Almost gets the trade back.
This
So
will end up
close.
being a win for Omega though. For sure.
Caxi not having flash is pretty
Actually,
cool.
yes,
Yeah.
Predator. Yes, Predator though.
Oh, he gets the bop somehow. Okay.
If Mordekaiser felt like he wanted
Oh,
to
he's
dodge
dead. He gets the
anything
root
there,
after. Yeah, he's done.
Will this be Nash?
They don't have. Do they have enough damage?
I don't think
I
they
don't
have the
think
DPS.
so,
Todd is
but-
dead now. No.
Yeah, if Todd was alive, I think.
Zyra does a lot of damage. She's got.
Oh, true. She has
Leandry.
Leandries. You're right. They
They're
can
going
do it.
for it. They have
Yeah,
yeah,
TP too.
Okay, yeah, they can do it. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's
Timers are long enough.
Dude, my
Alright.
roommates are fucking
And now we
brilliant.
see the Yasuo whirlwind steal.
He's coming in hot.
I'll be right back.
He's got the zeal.
Mort does have TP here. He is TPing in.
Okay. this
I
is
think
looking
Milk is
interesting.
getting ready to flash stun someone. Like he was
Boom.
posturing. Here's the
Okay,
TP
he
from
missed
Todd.
that.
They can go. They can turn back.
They can keep on it.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, good flash.
They're looking for the fight instead.
no. They get the
And
Baron
there
after
goes.
this.
Nice pick.
The Drake is
I
out.
don't know.
Oh,
if they
no,
can do
yeah,
it.
they can't.
They're gonna walk down to Drake.
No. Zyra has to reset. She tanked a lot of the Baron at the end of that.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry about having to go, but my roommates were mad at each other because they thought they ordered cheese sticks from the pizza place, but they didn't.
That's a sin, I think, right? Isn't that a sin?
What did they order?
They just got pizza, but they thought they'd ordered the cheese sticks, and so they're pretty frustrated.
Okay,
That's
the
pretty yummy.
culling used.
Does Zyra still have strangle? Or does she?
They
She
shouldn't
She
be able
doesn't.
to walk in here. This is
Good
what I was
cast.
talking about. Tempest's count.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be able to walk in with Zyra. Right?
So
Oh,
close. It's so
Misty.
close.
Yeah, Zyra just needs to pop ult to. deny
Is there no
them from
Vanguard's
looking.
Edge? You just killed them all here.
It's just coming up now. It just comes up right now.
Okay, it just came up. Okay.
Okay, here it comes.
Oh.
Here it
Oh.
Go
goes.
for it.
Oh
Ooh.
no, Todd!
It's on the backline. He's CC'd though.
Oh, Todd! This is
He stays
winnable.
alive. He buys
Yeah,
a lot
still
of
win.
time. I think
Senna's
they
so
just-
good
I think
here.
They still win it.
Yeah, Senna's so
Depending
good.
on how long
Ooh.
this is, the Mordekaiser's coming
Oh,
through the top jungle.
Okay.
King?
All right, they
King,
can.
King didn't want to follow, I guess. He's like, it's fine. I don't want to chase. It's cool.
Like,
Yeah, I
I'm
mean, they
soul
got the
point.
Drake. Yeah, they got the Drake down soul point now. They can just chill.
Uh,
I don't like Todd's builds. Don't go Wits End here.
what do you think? It should have
would
been
you-
Triforce QSS?
I think the QSS is more than enough to deal with Mordekaiser. I guess he wants Wits End to deal with Mordekaiser in Death Realm, but you can just get QSS, and then you just go Triforce for if you're
Well-
lacking attack speed, you just go Triforce. I don't think you need QSS. I mean,
As
no
we
Wits End.
saw, the last Mordekaiser ulti, Todd
Mhm.
actually
You just
know,
killed him anyway.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I'm saying, like the only reason I can see him buying Wits End is for the healing, and to deal with Mordekaiser. And I think he can just buy Triforce and kill him.
I think.
I think if the Mordekaiser plays this better, and once he gets Leandries, I think he'll need the QSS anyway.
I think also
But-
that might be he's building what's said not just for
Oh,
Mordekaiser.
no.
Oh, good sidestep. I think she still
Okay.
dies.
And you're getting funned on.
Oh, she dodges
Okay,
one.
Missing
She's
What,
actually
everyone?
insane. She's the seed.
And she just had a lot of fun there.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
I
counterplay.
think the Wits End might be for also the Bolivar and Karma as well, because there's actually a fair bit of magic damage.
I just don't think he needs it.
Well, I'm not trying to argue that. I'm just saying that might also be why he's doing the
Yeah.
Wits End. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably why.
My pro tip for dealing with Mordekaiser without buying QSS: you camp him so he never gets level 6, and then like you just don't have to worry.
True.
Good
So,
Irish treatment as
While
a
we're in a bit of like a slow game state, like where do you guys see this game going in the next 5 minutes?
Oh,
Just,
dude.
like- oh, well, I jinxed it again.
Just
Can we
stop
wait?
talking. Just
Can we get a
just
running?
shut
Can we
up.
start counting how many times Tempest will eat a full culling this game? Because we're at 4, 3 or 4 at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Someone keep it count going.
Yeah, but how do we feel about like what this game is going to look like going into the next 5 minutes?
Oh, dude.
I think a big part of how what will decide these fights is who gets the objective first. Because I think it's really hard for Binx to walk in a choke against the Zyra and Senna. It's really, really hard. Like even the Gragas makes it difficult. He just
Yeah.
throws the barrel down and he just sits on it. Like he just lets it sit. So I think it's whoever gets the objective first. Also, can Yasuo win while Vanguard's Edge or Flawless Duet or both? Find out next week.
You could also just try to win wall Senna. Also good win wall target.
That gets winning.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
Not the whole thing.
But I feel like if you're windwalling Senna ult, like most of the enemy team would be in front of the wind wall, so that the Senna heal still goes through on them, right?
Mm.
Yeah, I think if he manages to like block the Senna ult completely, that's pretty nuts. But yeah, Emily's playing with fire here, or I guess like
really close calls.
yeah.
We have a minute and 23 on the Drake. Honestly, I think going into this fight, I would probably put it on like Omega to win.
Uh-oh.
It depends a lot on positioning and if everybody's in the right place, but
Yeah,
just looking at the items, I feel like Omega is a little bit favored if both teams have okay positioning.
yeah. Looks like they're
Yeah.
sticking to one side right now. They're choosing to play towards the mid side of the
Milk is
river.
in a bad spot.
Oh, Milk walked down. Why would you walk down there? Your team's
All right.
Hit, yep.
Yeah, I think it was a little risky for him to try to just like solo clear pit when his team's jockeying for ramp
If-
control.
This Mordekaiser can take away the Irelia from the fight, and if Caxie's barrel sucks,
Wait, Mordekaiser's eating
Binx
poke though.
should just win the fight, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's why.
he's walking too. He's not pushing and then planning to TP.
Yeah,
Even
there's a
though he
huge.
has, like a really good TP flank ward. It looks like to me in the
Yeah, there's
banana brush.
Binx is getting a lot of gold topside as well while this happened. Todd managed to slow push and crash the wave. And,
Like,
and
another way
Yeah.
from the bottom too.
yeah,
Tempest
and
side waves are really good right now.
I wish Omega would just like walk down mid here and have Renekton. Oh,
they're
he's
trying to
a
walk
little
to
awkward.
Renekton.
I think it would have been cool for Omega to like walk down mid there.
This is actually pretty bad. There's no there's no vision control river
Alright,
for
Mord
Tempest
is
right now.
getting the bot
Like,
wave.
they need to ward there. They have to
Yeah,
ward
but-
that brush.
I like this
Oh.
Yasuo frontline strategy.
Oh, he got the wind wall out.
Oh my.
Oh,
Big
Next
Stranglethorn.
Kinshi coming
This is a
out.
really good fight for Omega. Todd down on the bottom side, ulted by Mordekaiser.
oh, what a
Ult
huge
coming
Dawning Shadow.
through. Renekton on the backside of the fight.
Oh, the
Going
cask.
side solution.
Cast snipe.
Yasuo going in, trying to clean it up. Oh, and Omega. Oh my god. That was just... I don't even know what fucking happened.
There was a lot of things that
Uh,
happened. Like there was like, man, this
There was
cast
a
is
lot
so
of
confused.
freaking things that happened.
Yeah, there are a lot of
Yeah,
stuff happened.
true.
Well, the
Huh.
Irelia's fed.
I think it's Wit's End diff. Marcus, I'm
1v1
not
the
gonna lie.
Mordekaiser and
Yeah,
Dust.
dude, he just buys 3 lifesteal items and he just doesn't die.
Yeah.
Genius. Wait, why didn't I think of this?
I think this was a pretty bad play from Binx. They went so deep.
Yeah,
Like-
no, they went too hard.
The Yasuo is first of all
The wind wall was really
in a
bad.
very interesting position. Uses
the-
wind wall, didn't use it for anything, and then the Volibear started that fight to flash Q. Nobody's
Yeah.
there. It's just him. Gets eaten
Yeah.
alive. Mordekaiser has to walk in from the back. He wasn't there either.
Emily split the
like-
fight really, really well with her
Yeah.
ult too.
Stranglethorns comes out. They're stuck in the side of the wall. We're right where the Vanguard's edge was. So
Caxi killed Lucian over the wall with Cask. Like so many
Yeah.
things.
Stranglethorn, like Lucian and Karma did like half HP from the beginning of the fight, and they literally, I'm pretty sure if we had like the LCS graph that showed how much damage, Lucian would have done like 2 autos. Because he got Stranglethorns into rooted, he dashed over the wall, and then got Gragas ulted and died.
I think he flashed in that fight too. Looking at the timer as well. I think
He may have, I
Yeah.
can't remember, but
Yeah.
he got over that wall and then instantly died from pretty much Stranglethorns to root and the Gragas
Yeah.
ult.
it's looking rough.
yeah, actually pretty wise. I actually like the restraint from Caxi not casting when they're clumped up because you just want to keep the Zyra doing damage. You want to keep the Senna doing damage in those situations.
It's good to keep the fight like locked up when
Mhm.
like the Yasuo and Volibear kind of limited where they can get.
Yeah,
Like,
especially
you already
when
have them at bay, and so you don't really need to disrupt it any further.
yeah. So I really like that. This mid tower from Binx has really stood the test of time. It's 32 minutes and hasn't gone down yet. Like my god.
Okay, mid tower.
I intentionally caster cursed that one, by the way.
Oh, here he goes.
Yeah, like it's so sad for
Oh, but
Volibear
he's
against
in now,
Zyra.
right now.
It's so sad. Like you see him like
Uh-oh.
just.
And now on the
Oh,
reverse.
good
play,
ask.
The player is here.
I like
Oh.
the chilling smite for the outplay. Uh-oh, here
Wait,
we
I
go.
Oh, milk cow. Well, he's up 3 levels on Mordekaiser. But when did that happen?
I think
wait
because
a minute.
the Mord's been forced to like group. I think.
I mean, I think Mord could
He wins
still
it.
maybe. Oh,
No, the
nah,
three
bro.
level diff is really huge, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, Mord whiffed the last few obliterates as well.
Yeah.
It really seems like their Necton is like caught up on items too. Because I
Yeah.
remember Mordekaiser, oh my god, the CS.
Yeah, Mordekaiser
Yeah,
had a
that's
chance to carry it, but I think he was throwing really hard.
I think he was forced to
Okay.
deal with the Aurelia, like this Aurelia right here. Yeah.
Okay, and he gets out.
I think
It should just be game here, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Unless.
Wait, I've run the tape. What items did I say that Renekton could beat Mordekaiser? Was it Bork Cleaver? I think I said Bork
Yeah,
Cleaver.
well, I mean,
I'm not sure if you took into consideration that Renekton would be flame horizoning.
Yeah. Let's say I did. Let's just say that I was that Galaxy. Wait, what was that Johnny Shadow?
Horizoning, but 2 levels up.
Lucian.
I heard it's a tech Lucian.
Alright, they're all 5 up.
Yeah.
Dear God, there's just so much damage coming down from Tempest right now. Like, how do they
Aurelia's
fight, you know?
QSS.
It looks
My
like
guys-
we get to witness a flip too, if the Elder gets fought for.
Yeah.
Elder's a win condition for Binx right now. It's their way back in.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably the only way, honestly. They don't
And
do
by
enough
win condition,
damage.
I mean like the first in many steps to potentially winning the game.
Man, even with Elder, this sounds
It's hard.
So, but it's so fucking hard to win a fight, even with Elder.
Whoa! Freaking.
Like, no, I agree with Cole. Like even if they have Elder, what can they realistically force with Elder? Like they get Baron, but then I think it's still a hard fight. Like just given how Binx has been playing, how well the Zyra does into Binx's comp, it's just if that were to come to pass, like Tempest could comfortably sit back and just let the Baron and Elder wear out, and then just end the game after.
Yeah.
But-
I think I agree. I think even with Elder, it's very hard for Binx to actually like grab a foothold back in the game.
Yeah. Like, this poor
At
volley
least
Baron.
temporarily.
At this stage, the volley is just so telegraphed. He doesn't actually have a keystone anymore because Zyra will never let him actually proc Aftershock. Like, just given how the fights have been happening recently. Like, volleys just ran straight at Tempest, and Zyra root comes in.
I think it would be cool if we could see the Bloodthirster last item from Todd to complete the Lifesteal Exodia.
Oh my god, dude.
He should.
Actually a monster, dude. Look at what 4 lifesteal items.
Wait, Marcus, you're a math major, right? Like, have we reached the point of diminishing returns on the lifesteal? Like, what's the break point? Like, at what point is there too much lifesteal on the Aurelia?
Definitely.
I'm gonna have that answer
items.
for Princeton. It's never.
Never.
True, dude.
Okay.
It's true.
Like,
Okay.
He's
Wait,
got
does he-
Conqueror.
Does he have? Does the Aurelia have Bloodline? I doubt it.
I don't believe he has bloodline. That would be insane, though.
That's the true lifesteal Exodia. You have 5 lifesteal items: Elixir of Wrath, and Bloodline.
And really, the corrupting pot might be considered.
Alright, and here we go. The Mordekaiser's not here again.
Oh, this poor Yasuo.
And
Oh,
he's dead.
And Lucian forced to flash. Cullen comes
Well,
out.
A little too late here. R flash by Aurelia here.
Oh, really good TP flank.
No R flash.
That's
Ooh,
a
the
boom pop
cast.
dip right there.
And
Oh, Penta.
Todd's taking these, dude.
Penta. Penta.
Penta.
Oh, Penta!
Penta.
Penta!
No!
Oh, it's the triple double.
X9 Todd.
Penta. Penta.
All right.
X9.
GG it was.
Well, that looked
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
good. I think game 1 looked better for Binx, kinda, in a way. It's just like, this game felt a lot more unwinnable, I think.
This game felt really weird. Like the pace was.
It was really hectic. Like
For,
there were a lot of fights that happened without an objective, like to fight over.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, Emily 1v9.
yeah, that Zyra
Look
was
at
just
that
was so
damage.
strong.
Yeah.
That game, like,
Mhm.
it's
For
so
sure,
good
yeah.
again.
They do
Against
be
the all
Zyra.
melees, it was
Yeah.
super good. Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
I have to go
Before we-
talk to them. I'll be
before we
back,
go,
boys.
Who do we feel player of the series was? Princeton.
Of the series? Not of this game, of the series?
Of the series, yeah.
Alright, well, it has to be Todd Gap, dude. Todd played super well both of the games. Karen fights both of the games. Although I said game 1 went to Caxi just for his play, but like overall the entire series, I think Todd.
How about you, Shane?
Todd did pretty good. Yeah, Todd did good.
Alright.
Very good.
Miss Red, do you have any thoughts?
Yeah, they all played pretty well. I think King did really well on the Senna, but I will say Todd is kind of 1v9, so I will also say that Milk Cows did do a lot better the second game. He had a rough lane, but that just tends to happen when you blind Renekton. So he did look pretty well. He looked a lot better by the end of the game. So
He definitely did a good job, like recovering from where he was.
for sure.
All right, boys. Well, that's going to be a big 2-0 for Tempest in their premier debut game. A big GG's going out to everyone. Very well played from all our boys. Shout out to the enemy team as well. And we'll be back Tuesday with Omega Gaming Fire and Blue Otter League. So make sure to tune in for that. For now, it's going to be it for me and the rest of the boys. I don't know if you have anything to say.
Just GG's to
Yeah.
Tempest.
GG's.
Good games. Good games.
All right.
Yeah. That's all you, Marcus.
All right.
All right.
Okay, Marcus.
Okay, I'll see you guys later.